as mentioned, Guinea has a lot to offer, which is probably unknown. Guinea has a landscape which is extremely attractive to tourism activities. Of course, the majority of business come from travelers come from business sectors, 40%. But we have some of the most attractive and untapped landscape and markets in West Africa. Guinea has the size of 245,000 square meters. You have highlands, you have beaches, and some beautiful landscape which probably we need to put out to the world. And so I reach out to everybody to come and visit the country, which is extremely attractive tourism-wise. But to be honest, over the past few decades or years, we have put emphasis more on the business type of travelers, which now I think we need to diversify since we have a more ambitious vision for the country. As I said, some of the biggest mining projects in the world, mining such as irons and bauxite, 20 billion are taking place currently in Guinea. And you have many also companies, Western companies operating in Guinea. So it's a place to do business, but it's a place also to visit, as the landscape is really tremendous, and which you can rarely find in Africa or in West Africa. It's a transitional phase. The aim of the government is not to fully own the airports. The concessions or the airport companies will be open to private sectors, but we have to implement this first phase to buy back the share from the investors that we have in the past, ADP, l'AFD and Chambre de Commerce de Bordeaux. And then to reach out to the new investors, because we have this ambitious project for the country. It's the only airport in the capital, the main airport in the country. So the objective is to start an infrastructure modernization project which will take us from 600 passengers to up to 3 million passengers. So this is quite ambitious. And we are really working towards that as we speak. In the next few weeks or few months, probably we will start the first phase of this project. So it's a very ambitious project because the numbers are telling us that we need to expand. Our current capacity has come to an limit, so that limit need to be expanded to a point that to gather all these growth of the country. So it's extremely important for the government, and the President Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya is really behind this ambitious project in order to give to Guinea during this transition period of 24 months one of the best airports in West Africa. I think that is a very good question because as you probably know, most of these airports, either in Europe or elsewhere, let's say in Africa, were built and we didn't take into account the environmental sustainability issues. I think for us it will be an opportunity when you have a new infrastructure project to make sure that sustainability is key. Environmental issues are taken into account, such as noise reductions and GHG greenhouse gas emission will be reduced. Simply by looking at the type of aircraft serving the airport, but also the type of infrastructure, even the type of electricity that will be used. So we will be launched within our certification. Of course, the certification of the airport will also embrace a certification of COT or certification of the airport in terms of sustainability to make it an eco-friendly airport. So yes, I could say that it will be an opportunity for us to factor that in, and it's key nowadays, and it's one of the key components, one of the key elements if you want to attract funding, if you want to attract even passengers into your airports.